What is money? Have you ever actually sat down and thought about what money really is? Why learn or care what money really is, you may ask? Because once you actually know what money really is and these basic things about it, this will help you understand why money is such a ridiculous concept. So, what is it? Simply put, money is the thing that we use to buy goods and services with. It's simply accepted payment, which means money can be really anything you accept it to be. Throughout history, money has come in many forms, ranging from tulip bulbs to seashells to salt. Now, with our current physical money we have today, there are two aspects of money I would like to talk about. The physical aspect of money and the value aspect of money. The physical aspect of money and why our money is the way it is physically comes about from history of money and money's functions that led us to its current physical properties and the exact type of money we have and what our money is based upon and why. The physical properties of money came about because money has developed four main functions throughout history. The functions of money are as follows. 1. It's a medium of exchange, which means something we use to buy goods and services with. 2. It's a unit of account, which is a unit by which value of a thing is accounted and compared. 3. It's a store of value, which means it enables goods and services to be paid for a considerable time after they have been acquired. The four main properties of physical money that developed because of money's functions are as follows. Its durability, which means it's durable in most conditions. Its portability, which means you can easily carry it. Its divisibility, which means you can divide it into smaller denominations. Its acceptability, which means it's accepted by majority of people. These certain functions and properties of money that developed over time lead us to the current physical forms of money we have today, which is still constantly changing with time, as we will soon see. Now we will get into the value aspect of money. For this, we must look at the types of money. The three types of money are as follows. Commodity type, which is money whose value comes from what it is made from. Representative type, which is money that represents something of value but has little or no value itself. Fiat type, which is currency that a government has declared legal tender, but it's not backed by or representative of a physical commodity. Our money today is fiat currency, which means your money has value simply because the government says it has value. And our money today isn't backed by anything physical like gold, as it once was. The physical material and or form of money is always changing. A lot of countries now are moving towards plastic material banknotes instead of cotton because plastic is more durable than cotton, and before it was cotton, it was paper material, and the currency itself can change as well. Before 1999, France used the franc, but now it uses the euro. So the physical aspect of money is constantly changing, and in cases like France, the actual currency itself can change. This brings us to technology. With technology, we can now represent physical money simply as electronic and digital data, which is why you can now have a debit card with all your money on it in the electronic form and not carry it all around in the physical form. A lot of countries are now becoming cashless societies because of this. And I did a recent video on the difference between cashless and moneyless societies. Link in the description below if you want to watch that video. Now, this shows that money is simply just numbers, symbols, and data, and that the physical form just represents those numbers, symbols, and data, and that's it. You can show this as well with the breaking down of a $5 bill. If you break down the bill as small as you can go, you get to the penny, which is 1 cent, but you can technically go smaller than the penny to the mill. The currency which is worth 1/10 of the penny, and that's as small as you can go. Again, money is simply just numbers, symbols, and data, and these physical forms just represent these numbers, symbols, and data. As stated previously, our money is fiat currency, as in our government says our money has value. They assign these certain materials certain amounts of value, and the banks print this money that's not backed by anything physical, and the value given to these materials change constantly with things like history, politics, time, and simple location that all affect the value that these materials represent. And then we, the majority, just accept it. The value of 1 penny is 1 cent, which is 10 mils. And why? Because the government says so, and because we accept it. So what's a mil? It's a unit of measurement that the government made up to represent value that they themselves make up. It's just numbers. So to summarize all of this up, money really is just numbers, symbols, and data represented in various physical forms that change over time, that banks create, and that our governments say have value, and that we as citizens simply accept to use as a way to get things we actually need. And I challenge this system. I don't accept it, and neither should you. So let's change it. Let's get rid of money. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, get rid of money.